Shoko Asahara was the founder and leader of the Doomsday Cult, aka Shinrikyo, a yoga guru that recruited men and women to join his cult in the 1980s. Responsible for the notorious March 20th, 1995 sarin gas attack on the Tokyo subway. The gas administered in the attack was developed by the Nazis. With a following of over 3,000 people, this insane man was manufacturing and acquiring firearms, helicopters, and weapons of mass destruction, such as trying to acquire nuclear warheads to prepare for the apocalypse he manifested. Shoko would also sell vials of his own blood to his followers for $8,000, in which he claimed the blood was proven powerful and divine from the lab. Referring to it as blood initiation, he would sell his bathwater too, describing it to his followers as a miracle pond. As his cult progressed, he would refer to himself as the Messiah of the last century, and said there were supernatural abilities you can get when serving the Shinrikyo, such as mind reading and levitation. In 1991, Shoko created a branch in Russia led by his right-hand man, Fumihiro Joyo, earning a total of 20,000 members, easily surpassing his followers in Japan. Shoko built compounds for his members to stay. He would advise them to eat only boiled vegetables, don't change your clothes as dirt is unique, and sleep up to 3 hours a day. His mission was to take the sins of others into his own hands to determine their fate. He said to his followers he had special powers that he could give to his members. Shoko was riddled with crazy propaganda stories he would manifest in his head. Some stories include spreading misinformation about the Jews, Freemasons, the Dutch, the British royal family, and rival Japanese religions. The lunatic believed and made up doomsday prophecies, which also believed in a third world war. And he was making his final beliefs, referring to them as the nuclear Armageddon, adopting the term from the Book of Revelation in the Christianity Bible. Can you imagine what this guy would have done if he got his hands on nuclear power? He would have blown up the world for his sick beliefs. Shoko kept on promoting his views of Armageddon for human relief and led a couple of terrorist attacks using private operations he kept hidden from his normal supporters. When the cult members carried out the terrorist attack on the Tokyo subway, one of the worst atrocities committed by the cult, they killed 13 people and thousands became ill and were infected with the gas. When the police managed to gain enough evidence on the organization, the police began their raid on the Shinrikyo compound, and many were arrested on May 16, 1995. The authorities discovered Shoko hiding in a confined room hidden within the place. Shoko was charged with 27 counts of murder and 13 separate charges. The prosecutors claimed Shoko attempted to attack the Tokyo subway to overthrow the government and become the leader of Japan. The trial lasted a long time, around 7 years, and many authorities mentioned he was behind the Sakamoto family murder and the Matsumoto event. During the court's trial, Shoko was charged with 13 of 17 charges. 4 charges were dismissed from the Sakamoto family murder, and on February 27, 2004, the judge sentenced him to death. Shoko was hanged at the Tokyo Detention Center on July 6, 2018. Alongside him were 6 other followers. Shoko's final statement before his death was to give the ashes to his 4th daughter. She had no respect for the cult and said she would dump the ashes into the sea. However, other family members wanted to preserve the ashes where followers could pay their tribute. As of March 2020, the ashes remained at the detention center.